have rallied 10-12% this month already, like HCL Tech. But just stay on for a bit because we have to take some technical calls from our experts as well. We have Mitesh Thakkar and Sudarshan Sukhani who are joining in now. Gentlemen, morning to both of you. Sudarshan, looks like a gap-up opening is coming as per what the SGX is suggesting. Do you think, I mean, we're just about 3-4% away from 52-week highs. Do you think it's coming sooner than we think? And what is the expectation purely for today?
Good morning, Sonia. See, the day before when the markets were open, I had said that the trend is clearly up and every small minor intraday dip should be bought into. Now that view continues. See, while the markets are going up, they will have small intraday corrections, which is what we had 2 days ago, day before. But the trend is what we want to capture. So the trade today, I'll answer first today's trade. The trade today is that in this gap up, it will be very difficult to capture an intraday move, but any small dip, any small consolidation, and you get these during the day, should be used to develop a buying long position which can be sold into after a couple of days or 3 days. So the intraday trade is missing because of the gap up, but the positional trade continues to be long on the Nifty as well as on the Bank Nifty. Will we see new highs? The chances are very strong. I explained to you that seasonally November, December and January are very good months, so new highs are not very far away.
Oh, that's good to hear, Sudarshan. Thanks for that. We'll come back to you for your stocks. Mitesh, what's the index strategy today?
Morning, Lata. We've been maintaining that, the uptrend is there, and we have looked at targets of 17,800, 850, and then 18,100. We kind of reversed last week from the highs of 17,800, a couple of days back from the highs of 17,800 plus. And I think that still remains a formidable challenge, though I think eventually we expect it to be crossed and the index could head towards 18,100. So today, as we open towards 17,800 plus levels, the first reaction will be to take some profits, see if we're getting past 17,850, then get back into long for targets of 18,100.
Okay, how about individual stocks then? What are you looking at, Mitesh?
Yeah. So I have more of buy calls and one sell call on HUL. HUL, I think clearly after numbers has been showing that weakness. So it's a sell on a mild bounce back. Let's say if you get a bounce around 25.20, take a 30-point stop from there, 25.50, and look for targets of 24.60. But more calls on the buy side are HDFC AMC, buy with a stop at 20.34, targets of 21.30 here. HAL, that's a buy with a stop below 24.85 for the first target of 25.60. And Amara Raja Batteries is a buy with a stop below 500 for targets of 530.
Okay. All right. Sudarshan, what about you? What are your picks?
Well, L&T is a buying opportunity. The stock had a 2-week consolidation. It broke out yesterday, which means the day when we traded. And I think there's more upside here. That's a buying idea with a stop under 1891. Persistent is a buy. Persistent has been in a strong uptrend and it had a very big day 2 days ago. So I think that tells us that the uptrend is now not only intact but willing to go much higher. Buy with a stop under 3,700. M&M has moved out of a small consolidation, about a month-long consolidation. Any breakout from a consolidation represents an re-emergence of the uptrend. So that's a buy with a stop under 1240. I have only buying ideas today. And finally, Muthoot Finance was on a consolidation for 3 months and it's now coming out of that. Now, this is a slightly higher risk trade because it's not yet broken out, but it's worth taking that risk. So it's a buying idea with a stop under 1,025.
Sudarshan, I'm a little surprised that there are no PSU bank stocks in either of your lists. They have been the toast of the market for the month and for the week, one day of the week when we traded. You don't want to trade any of those?
No, the idea, Lata, is to look at stocks that may be willing to go higher now.
Okay.
So it's not necessary that PSUs may do that. They may pause for a few days. That's why they are not in my list.
It's a big move in many of these stocks.
Canada,